Cardboard Live jersey, because if he wasn't, I don't even know what to say. It'd be bad at branding then. Dan Neeley is the opponent. We've got SCGNY Adepts on his side of things. Now this is kind of a newer strategy insofar as it's not as all-in as your classic Golgari Depths deck, as here is the very powerful Green Sun Zenith for 0. Gonna get a Dryad Arbor. Too powerful for Modern still?
Too consistent, boring. Games are already too much about your opening hand. I think if you want to do the London Mulligan as a rule, I'm neutral to neutral negative on it.
Okay.
But let's assume you want to do it for various reasons.
Okay.
I think you need to take a really hard look at any card that is powerful and adds a lot of consistency to the opening turns.
Okay.
I think any sort of cantrip, when we're talking about Modern specifically,
Sure.
I think any sort of cantrip, Ancient Stirrings, any of those cards, because the London Mulligan is already going to do a lot to make the opening turns of games really similar, and any powerful card that contributes to that further, I think you have to be really cautious of. So I'm not a huge Green Sun Zenith fan to begin with, but certainly now with the London Mulligan, my appetite for those kind of 0-1 cost kind of cantrips and same sort of opening sequences, even less interested in that.
Now Wilson is a player who's had a lot of success in Legacy. This is going to play an Ancient Tomb. And now a Simian Spirit Guide will be exiled. And now your lands don't work.
There we go.
Now that's what you came for.
I'm back in my element.
That's what you came here for. Blood Moon on turn 1.
Okay, so Neeley's deck does play with some basic lands and has a main deck of Solid Pride Mage.
Yes.
So there is a way to get out.
Dryad Arbors can still give beatdowns too.
Oh,
Could
okay.
deal all
Gotcha.
18.
That makes sense. Intuitive card.
Yes. I think that's what Wilson may have been asking about as he stepped away from the table.
Yes.
What is this now?
More.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Rabble Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get some Goblin tokens out here for Wilson.
This card's really powerful against people who can't cast spells.
Noted. Noted. Which is going to be difficult here for Dan to do. He's got 2 forests in the plains, and Patrick is rocking and rolling here. You can't see him.
So happy.
But he's pretty happy. We'll get him a Goblin token. It might be me. I don't know. But some Goblin token. There I am.
Yep.
Beatdowns. That one's for you, Wilson.
Wilson Hunter's creature base here, just a who's who of all-time great gray ogres.
Talk to me about it. What we got?
Simian Spirit Guide.
Yep.
Magus of the Moon.
Yep.
Goblin Rabble Master.
Yep.
Legion War Boss.
Nice.
And a card that I do not know, Goblin Crater Maker.
You don't have 2 mana, 2/2. It's cost 1 and a red. It's got 2 abilities. You can sacrifice it for a colorless and deal 2 damage to
Or
something.
just shatter.
Or no, or destroy a colorless permanent, not shatter.
Oh.
It can't.
Not non-land? Or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure non-land colorless permanent.
Okay.
Let's get up to Crater Maker.
oh, this thing, yeah.
Yeah. So Karn, boom.
Oh.
Emrakul, boom. It's a big crater on Emrakul. Trigger the Rabble Master.
Great game.
Yeah.
You know?
Just a quick little non-game.
You know? It's a great game.
Hey, this prison deck is actually pretty good right now.
I know.
It's actually like quite good.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a bunch of 4-color soup nonsense going on. There's not a ton of Force of Wills running around in the format at this moment. It's just, it's pretty good.
I run into it a fair bit in Magic Online.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're playing Burn, though. So it's probably a good matchup for you.
Well, they
Chalice is tough.
they do have Chalice,
Yeah.
but every other card in their deck is a joke.
Yeah. Yeah. The rest.
8 Blood Moons.
Yeah. Legion War Boss.
Well, yeah, Legion War Boss.
Tough.
Yep.
Tough there.
But they do have Chalice. They can beat you with a Chalice.
Wilson Hunter wins game number 1 over Dan Neeley.
Good
as
stuff.
Mono Red Prison.
Good stuff.
Via Blood Moon. Going to take care of SCGNY Adepts. Just how we like to see it here in the broadcast. The, I don't know, we call it President, CEO, founder of Cardboard Live. We'll have the deck list up there in just a moment. Sideboards in a moment, too, of course. But I'm into the 8 Blood Moon strategy. Remember, fastest Legacy Open of all time, top 8 we covered.
3-0, 6-0.
Greg Smith. Greg Smith, you remember where? I do.
Chicago?
I can't give it to you. St. Louis.
St. Louis, okay.
I can slightly give it to you because our St. Louis location, in quotes, was in Illinois.
Right.
It was in Collinsville.
Yeah.
Collinsville?
Collinsville, I think. That's right.
Not Collinswood. I think it was Collinsville.
That sounds right.
Illinois. Well, we'll take a look at the sideboards a little bit here. I know we're still working on getting those ready here for you, but I got 3 surgical extractions here for Dan Neeley. A Titania, Protector of Argoth. Argoth. That's a commander card.
Yeah.
That's not coming in. 2 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. 2 Veil of Summer. 2 Force of Vigor. That's a good one. 4 Path to Exile. And a Tabernacle just in the board.
Well, I definitely like Force of Vigor. A lot of stuff that you need to blow up. Might not have access to your mana. That one's easy. Not really into Path to Exile in this matchup. You're susceptible. There's a good chance that Chalice on 1 is part of it, the equation. And there's also sometimes where Hunter's going to beat you with Planeswalkers or creatures that can't necessarily be targeted. So I'm kind of ambivalent on the rest of the sideboard, but Force of Vigor is a really good one.
4 Leyline of the Void, 3 Abrade, a True Trinisphere. Here come the one-ofs, because I believe Wilson has Karn the Great Creator in his deck as well. Walking Ballista, Tormod's Crypt, Mycosynth Lattice, Sorcerer's Spyglass, Liquid Metal Coating, and the Bridge.
I would just bring in the 3 copies of Abrade. You didn't see a whole lot of Neely's deck, but Savannah plus Dryad Arbor implies a lot of creatures. Abrade's going to be good against that stuff. The rest of the sideboard, either for other matchups or their targets for Karn the Great Creator.
Those are your options, and we are going to talk about SCG Game Night very quickly. The very popular promotion where every week in September, Chasing Your Trail is the exclusive tokens and sleeve that you can get at a game night near you. If you're not signed up, you can, of course, head over to go.starcitygames.com/game night for more information. And if you just can't wait and you just want to get some of these sleeves, a member of our creature collection is Chasing Your Trail. We got it available in playmat sleeves and player bundles at go.starcitygames.com/creature collection. So, I am going to make a big mistake right now.
Okay.
Audience, you out there watching, thanks for joining us. You get to pick the preview card. Tweet at me at Cedric A. Phillips. Hashtag SCGNY. Not accepting any answers that don't have the hashtag. What card from Throne of Eldraine do you want Patrick and I to talk about after round number 2? You let us know. We want to hear from you. A lot of goodies. We already took care of Oko. We got to save Once Upon a Time for Brian Gottlieb and Craig Krempels. They've got some strong thoughts on that one. Brian wrote about that on StarCityGames.com on our premium side, where you can become a member today. You can read the works of Brian Gottlieb, Jerry Thompson, Paulo Vitor Dama de Rosa, Tom Ross, Brad Nelson, Todd Anderson. Let me see if I can remember them all. Ari Lax, Patrick Chapin, Autumn Burchett.
They're on your payroll.
I know. I should. Andrew Ellenbogen, Wyatt Darby, Kevin Jones, the daddy, Ari Lax. Save the best for last. If I forgot him, you'd be mad. Ross Merriam. Don't want to forget him. And, of course, Mox Insights, who'll be doing a recap of this tournament next week. Break it down by the numbers. Got a lot of goodies to go over, though. A lot of good cards in this set. Brad Nelson previewed the Magic Mirror. There's Rankle, Master of Pranks, Robber of the Rich, which Jerry T. wrote about. Questing Beast, which was written about by Abraham Stein on the select side of the website. Wilson Hunter are going to take a mulligan here. I think a pretty mulligan-heavy format, so plenty of time to fill.
London Mulligan really helpful for decks like Mono Red Prison that are just about trying to blow someone out of the water on the first turn and don't really care about card economy much beyond that.
Got ourselves Murderous Rider, Bone Crusher Giant. Our world champion Javier Dominguez hanging out on Fervent Champion. I'm glad that feature's back. Lovestruck Beast, Oathsworn Knight. There's a lot of goodies in here. Some Planeswalkers, a return of Garruk. So you let us know. I'll pick from the audience what they want to see. Uh-oh, I got a lot of tweets. Jeez. Wilson looks like he's going to keep. He's going to send one to the bottom here from the London Mulligan rule. Dan Neely is going to get things started with a Mox Diamond. That's a good way to solve the mana issues from Blood Moon. Goodbye Verdant Catacombs. Next up is a Windswept Heath. That's a Giver of Runes.
So Giver of Runes in the deck, no copies of Mother of Runes.
Yeah, so this is the thing that's been going on recently is players have opted to go towards the Giver.
Renin
Because I have to imagine, yeah, it being a 1/2 is a really big deal, and also maybe protection from colorless type things matters too.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's much more to do about Renin 6 than anything else.
Yeah. I don't think this is an accidental decision.
No.
I saw Dominic Harvey was asking for Giver of Runes on social media, and I almost said, bro, Mother of Runes is legal. But I thought about it before sending that tweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Just dies now.
Yeah. Because then I would have had to delete the tweet, or worse, leave it up.
Yeah.
Because if I delete it, I know you would have copy-pasted it. You would have taken a photo and kept the receipt.
Right.
Yeah.
I keep the receipts.
I know.
So from Hunter's perspective here, a little less incentive to go to Magus of the Moon with Neeley having access to a basic land, one would assume.
Hey, 1/2.
Yeah,
Block.
Blocks a Goblin token.
So Wilson Hunter is going to go to beatdowns now. Neely's going to sacrifice a Windswept Heath.
Yeah. Going to be a little bit tougher sledding, I think, this game for Hunter, as Neeley is off the ground now with mana. Chalice of the Void, probably not that concerning. The Blood Moon effects he's got covered.
Searching up a basic means it's even more covered. There's a basic forest. Looks like some people want to hear about Charming Prince or Robber of the Rich. Well, well, well. For Dan Neeley on his second turn, he'll play a Verdant Catacombs to start. Next up is a Green Sun Zenith for just 1. That will resolve this mono-red prison deck. Not really great at interacting. And now there's Elvish Reclaimer, a card we're going to have to take a look at. Wilson is doing the same because this is a card that's getting very, very popular here in this format.
Yeah, this one has really caught on in these lands style strategies.
From Core Set 2020 is the 1/2 Elf Warrior. Notable that it's a 1/2, not a 1/1 because of Renin 6. It gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. There's already 2 there, and a fetch land on the battlefield means a 3rd on the way. 2 tap, sacrifice a land, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. So this can find Dark Depths and Thespian Stage all by itself.
Yep, plus other utility lands, plus can just be a halfway decent body in the games that go that way where you're cut off of your combo.
Yeah. Not hard at all for Elvish Reclaimer to be a nice little card in Legacy. There's a Goblin. Into 2 1/2s. I like it. That's strong block.
Yep.
Saw it.
Like that block.
Saw that. Another Rabble Master.
I mean, you can see a plan here of trying to kind of go a little wide and maybe hope that the Rabble Masters get big enough that they're have to be chump blocked in short order, but I think Neely's going to be able to manage this pretty easily. Going to be able to get the Elvish Reclaimer up large enough to check a Rabble Master and also assemble a combo in very short order.
Well, there's a stage. We're just missing the depths right now, but not hard for Dan to find, given the Elvish Reclaimer that's on the battlefield. And their Giver of Runes that's protecting everything going on. So Wilson Hunter is going to make a couple of Goblin tokens here with the Rabble Masters, plural. Beatdowns. Rabble Masters will get +3/+0 in this instance, since there are 3 other Goblins attacking with the Rabble Masters. This one defined standard for a little while. It's kind of funny to think about since it's from M15. It feels like it was a little while ago, but it was a destructive card in its standard format.
Well, I mean, this it's good enough to be played in Legacy in these sort of strategies because if it's left unchecked for any amount of time, it ends the game so quickly.
Yeah.
And even there's spots even when your opponent does have a removal spell for it or has blockers where it's still powerful enough to just push through that stuff as well.
There are your blocks. Elvish Reclaimer is going to jump in front of one Goblin token, Giver of Runes in front of the other. Dan thinking not too much can go wrong, willing to take 10 damage to make these blocks. Perhaps with the thought process of, I think I'm going to be able to win the turn in short order, so I've got some life to work with.
Well, also, Hunter's not going to burn you out, you know. He's
Well,
got to do it all through combat. I guess there's Fiery Confluence.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that card. It can get the job done. You don't know if lightning bolts are running around here. You don't expect them to be.
Typically not in these lists because of Chalice of the Void.
Yeah. But you do want to be mindful. City of Traders is going to tap for 2. Now Wilson will play a mountain, so the City of Traders will die. Here's 4 mana. This is Chandra. Torch of Defiance. Looks like the Planeswalker will plus. Reveal. Snow-covered mountain. Deal you 2. This might be a way here for Wilson Hunter to maybe steal it. For now, though, Dan Neely's going to sacrifice a fetch land.
Yeah, I suppose you could burn out through a Chandra trigger plus Fiery Confluence plus the tokens you're getting from your Outmaster.
Down to 6. That's the game is over now.
Never mind.
Yeah. Crop rotation means we're done because we're going to find Dark Depths. And then we're going to stage Depths, make it 2020. See you later, Alligator. So Dan Neely is going to win game number 2 here over Wilson Hunter. Selesnya Depths and Mono Red Prison are all tied up 1-1.
And the difference there, Neely was able to get some mana going by fetching a basic and having a Mox Diamond. Hunter could no longer go to Magus of the Moon as a way to lock Neely out of the game. Had to just race with Rabble Masters, and Neely's ability to assemble Depths plus stage probably going to be faster in most games than Hunter's ability to just beat him down.
I got John Paul Jansen here on Twitter. Said he wants to hear about your thoughts on Questing Beast. Need a Patrick rant about power creep. Also, Giver of Runes gives protection from colorless, which protects your 2020 from Karakas. So those Giver of Runes, those small things with that card, the second point of toughness, and being able to protect from colorless effects, seems like that one matters quite a bit. So apparently it's have you heard about this? You hear about this thing now?
I have not.
September. See, because Twitch and Subway.
Yep.
You get it.
You can subscribe and then have a promotion of some sort with Subway, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it says on the bottom what happens. You save.
It's
literally.
Talk to me.
It's literally right there. You
Talk to me.
You save 50% of your Tier 1 subscription, so it's $2.50 instead of $5. Now, is Subway doing this with their subs as well? Seems like something they'd do. Do they still do the $5 footlong?
I don't know.
What's your go-to sub at Subway? Let me guess, actually. Hang on. Turkey.
Classic Italian.
Really? Mixing it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can subscribe to the SCG Tour and say
we could sell this one.
Tier 1 subscription.
We could sell this all weekend. This is easy. Twitch, Subway, September writes itself.
Submit to our will.
Yeah.
Subscribe today over at twitch.tv.
You know, the Italian, I think it's like called the Italian BMT. I think that's what it's called, Subway.
Okay.
I think. I think they also have a spicy Italian.
Yeah, the spicy Italian.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah.
You like the spicy Italian. Okay. Have you had the cold cut trio?
I don't think so.
Recommend against.
Okay.
Not particularly good. The meatball sub.
I've gone to it here and there.
Does okay.
Does okay.
Does okay. Sometimes you just need that. So that does okay. I used to dabble in the cheesesteak. Wouldn't call it steak.
I like the turkey just fine too. I go to that from here and there.
Yeah.
But I don't have the widest range when it comes to most places, Subway included. So spicy Italian or turkey, depending.
What are we putting on toppings wise? Let's run it down.
Lettuce.
Yeah.
Onion.
Yeah.
Oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, oregano. Some cheese.
No tomatoes?
No tomatoes.
Wow. No cucumbers?
No.
No spinach?
Yeah, spinach, yes.
Okay. No banana peppers?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Mayo?
No.
Okay.
No.
Didn't mean to offend you. I apologize. Mayo's a delicacy. I like how mayo, one of my favorite things about mayo is no one's halfway on it.
No.
Either they love it or they hate it.
I was traumatized as a child. My dad had some habits around eating mayonnaise that were really bad.
Feels like there's a deeper story here. Was it out of the jar by itself?
Worse.
What could be worse than that?
Single slice, like plastic wrap processed cheese,
Okay.
rolled up
Oh.
with mayo on the inside, and would just tee off every Sunday morning. Yeah. So, 5-year-old me observed this
tough.
and said, "I'm not doing that."
That is
the worst.
tough.
Yeah. So I got some issues around mayo. It's not mayonnaise's fault.
I really like mayonnaise. I could never do that.
It's not good.
It's
not
man.
good.
It's not even the right texture for that. Because like I want the thing I dip mayonnaise in to be like crunchy or something, right? Like fish sticks with tartar sauce or French fries and mayonnaise. Like okay, sure I get that, but you're
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? To each their own. It's a judge-free zone. Except for right now, it's not. It's a tough way to do it. Process. I imagine the Kraft slice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the American. Yep. Okay. It's all right. I accept. I understand why you are. You're never gonna have mayo again.
Yeah.
If someone,
I do try to lean in here and there.
So if someone slips like mayo onto your burger or something, do you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not enough for me to be, like send it back or throw it out. It's not that sort of thing. But
Sure.
would prefer to avoid.
Okay. Looks like our buddy here, Wilson, heading down to 5, while Dan Neeley happy with his 7. You choose one.
Okay.
Subway or Jimmy John's?
Don't ask me to.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to.
I know where
choose.
I know where I'm going. Double J.
Depends on mood.
I got it. I need it fast. Double J is humming. They're moving. But you know what Double J doesn't have?
I think Subway's got better bread.
That's what I was gonna say.
Got better bread.
They don't have the Italian herbs and cheese. The go-to bread.
Yeah.
Anyone who's getting anything other than that at Subway, we gotta have a talk. They used to have some Parmesan oregano bread. They don't have that anymore though. When I was growing up. Wilson, it's tough. It's a tough road to hoe.
Yeah. I mean, you can just play a deck with regular lands and spells instead.
Why?
Avoid this.
Nah. He's already 1-0. He could have.
I'm not saying
he could have a turn 1 Blood Moon again.
Yeah. The Legacy is a place where I have absolutely zero empathy for the catching the bad end of the variance in Magic. That's just the experience.
Okay. You know, we are through. We're through 1 round and almost a match. No brainstorms cast.
No.
How about that?
Yeah, it's like, well, you could have decided to play Brainstorm or Legion War Boss. And, once you do the second thing, sometimes you're going to mulligan a lot, and it's going to be hard to mulligan to do a good hand.
Wilson, known for playing Storm, by the way. So I'm a little surprised at this deck choice.
See if we can put together. Well, it looks like he can keep a 4-card hand that has just a lot of mana to work with, and then I guess hope to peel out from there. It's not bad. Yeah, so he can keep 2 lands and the Simian Spirit Guide if he wants to, and just try to play a turn 1 Chalice and hope that Dan's hand can't handle it.
All right. So you're going to go land, Simian Spirit Guide, Chalice on 1?
Yeah, just
cross those fingers.
And then you got your draw steps. And
yep. That works for me. Looks like they're clarifying on the London Mulligan rule here. This is still new to some players. All right, well, cross the fingers, right? Let's hope it's good.
Unlikely to be good against a lot of Neeley's hands, but this is the best you can do. You got your draw steps from here. You got another land to work with, and this might be enough.
Windswept Heath, pass the turn. We'll head back over to Wilson. We know he's got a mountain.
Does he have the Crater Maker? No. Would really round this hand into shape.
Start giving some beatdowns?
Yeah.
Well, one thing Dan Neeley can do because he has a fetch land is Blood Moon or Magus the Moon probably not going to be very good against him now, because there's a basic forest. Now you get to search for a basic plains if you want. You could even get a little frisky and search for a dual land, but it'll be basic plains. You know, one thing I do like about legacy tournaments that we do cover, we get the old cards. The old lands. So, well, that's going to be tough.
Hunter could maybe have a sideboarded a Braid here. But it looks like the last card, his hand, before his draw step, was a Magus of the Moon. Not going to be very good here.
Nope. Kasali Pride Mage.
And 3 mana is really the flashpoint where Hunter can start doing anything powerful. So if he doesn't have a 3rd mana, it means he can't play anything good, and Neeley has the ability to blow up that Chalice if it's locking out elements of his hand.
Get those 3 points first, though. Oh, the step, and bang. Exalted. Pass the turn back. Not interested in blowing that Chalice up just yet. So we'll head back over to Wilson Hunter. Okay. Little City of Traders. Little Rabble Master. How about beatdowns? Looks like there may be a response. Before we get to the attack step, blow that up, and now path away the Rabble Master. Now it's when you play a land with City of Traders, not when you actually get one. I remember that. I'm almost positive of that.
It looks like Hunter is...
Boom.
Where's that art from?
I don't know, some promo product. What do you mean? What do you mean? Where's that?
Well,
art
sorry,
from?
the frame.
Yeah.
Is that like a Magic Online?
Tempest Remastered Online.
Can we get the one from Exodus, please?
We cannot. No.
Why? It's a legacy tournament. Why don't? Why? There we go. That's the card. Thank you.
You happy now?
No.
No. I know you're not. I know. We need to get you another coffee. I think after this round, maybe a Dunkin' run.
Would love that.
Yeah,
Is there one nearby?
Dick Miller was eating it this morning. Stands to reason. Not letting you get an everything bagel though. That's not happening.
If I'm going to Dunkin', I'm gonna go beat downs on myself.
That's
It's not like I have all the...
And everyone around you.
It's not like I have all the opportunity in the world. I drink coffee black, except when I get it from Dunkin'. This is nostalgia, light and sweet.
Yeah, that's it. I've had to get that horrible order for you before.
Oh, yeah.
And an everything sausage bagel, whatever.
It's bacon, but yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Whichever.
Yeah, it's not good is what it is. Crop rotation with a mana floating. Let's see what we're going to find out here, Dan, the man.
Let's go make it 2020.
I mean, that we're getting there. He's going to get another fetch land. All right. Was this a knight? Okay.
Yeah.
Get all your basics. So now Blood Moon is pathetic.
Right. This is the issue with Mono Red Prison is if your lock piece doesn't just end the game on the spot, you cannot beat regular good Magic cards.
I'll probably lose to limited deck.
Right. Yeah. You're just... I don't know. Shina's pretty good, but yes, it's...
What if your opponent plays a Colossal Dreadmaw? Could you win?
No, not game one. I mean, you might be able to board into something. Yes. Not game one.
6/6 trample. You. A little late to the party there, Chalice. But another one is here. And now. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not the worst here. It stops the combo at least. I mean, Hunter's in a ton of trouble, and Neeley can play Magic with all those basic lands, but it's at least something.
Hunter is empty-handed. Neeley does have a Force of Vigor in hand that he can play.
Why bother?
Well, he wants to open it up. I don't have a problem with this. Get
He's got some good one, I guess.
It's Legacy. I think he's got some good ones. A Giver of Runes, a Path to Exile.
Yeah, if he has a Path from the Magus and then can combo out in a turn, sure.
There's a Crop Rotation in hand now. There's the Elvish Reclaimer.
Yeah, Hunter's just going to lose the table here. Part of the problem is that Neeley's not really under any burden to get rid of the Magus and combo out, because neither Reliquary just being 6/6 or whatever, Hunter's deck's not going to be able to handle that.
Yeah, I would just be, might be thinking the go beatdowns route.
Yeah, 3/4s and 6/6s.
Yeah.
What's he going to do, you know?
That's just a lot all by itself, and you've got a Path to Exile to clear the road of anything that shows up.
Yeah, I mean, even Chandra Torch's Defiance doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it kind of stinks.
Storm Breath Dragon would be the card.
Nice.
Seeing these decks play it, it's not. It came to mind because it's happened.
They play a motley crew of garbage. In response, it'll be a Path on the Magus. And Hunter will search up a mountain that is covered in snow. Chalice on 1 resolves. 2 more attack steps here for Dan. That'll probably take care of this here match, folks. As Hunter not able to get anything going in this 3rd game.
Yep, attack and then attack again. I guess Ensnaring Bridge would be the top deck here that could complicate things a little bit.
Would make things slightly annoying here for Dan Neeley. Not quite sure what our holdup is here.
I think Neeley has a Crop Rotation as last card in hand.
That would make some sense, but it looks like he's not going to play it, so now we'll head back over to Dan again.
Yeah, I sort of just prefer attack and then attack again.
Oh, Maze of Ith strategy. You know the Maze of Ith Knight of the Reliquary trick, do you?
I'm guessing that you attack with the Knight, you then untap it with the Maze.
Post damage, still in combat.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. The combat step no one knows about.
That's
Why
right.
does this exist?
That's right. After damage before my 2nd main phase, Maze of Ith, my Knight of the Reliquary.
They need to cut out that. They need to cut that out.
Probably should go.
Well, I guess you need a spot for when you deal damage triggers to go that's not in the 2nd main phase.
Sure.
But it really doesn't come up organically.
Sure.
It's just a place for resolving triggers. And triggering your opponent. Post-combat, still inside of combat, wing charge you after I blocked. Those things are still attacking, even though they've dealt damage.
I am here for that.
Yes.
Won many a game with that nonsense.
Excuse me, new opponent. I am going to make up a step.
That's right. Well, there's Chandra. Reveal. I like it. Dome you good. Dan Neeley is going to win this game and match over Wilson Hunter. 2 games to 1.